Hello and welcome to Access Sportsnet Lakers. I'm Chris McGee. Laker Insider is Mike Bresnahan, and the host of the Laker pre- and post-game show on 710 ESPN Los Angeles is Betito Duran. How are you?
Beto Vision.
Let's just say having to deal with Laker fans calling after that loss to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I'm glad to be here.
But what was like the 20-4 stretch like? Was it just...
Oh, the 20-4...
Does I get in my car and you were still on? Because that means the winning... You're on longer.
So when the Lakers are winning, we watch the post game. You guys are still on, right? When they're winning, you guys are done before us.
Yeah.
When the Lakers are losing, I get out of there as soon as I can.
You're gone. I know.
Because you got to put out.
You've had a lot of good times then. It's been a lot of fun.
Let's just say some of these callers, especially the ones from Carson, they come out strong, baby.
Come out strong.
It's tough.
Yeah, they love when we're winning.
Oh, absolutely.
So do I. Well, let's get into it because the Lakers entered their 4-game road trip winners of 8 straight, but that's not the case anymore after back-to-back losses to begin the trip. They lost to the Celtics 111-101, and then the Nets 111-108. 2 games remaining against the Bucks and Nuggets on Thursday and Friday. After the loss, J.J. Redick let it be known he wasn't feeling his group's effort in Brooklyn.
I think it was just an overall mentality just to take shortcuts tonight. We just wanted to take shortcuts. Too many. They scored 20 points on us gambling. They had 16 offensive rebounds. We ball watched all night. We said no dare shots. I'll go through it. They probably made 6, 7 uncontested threes. Just shortcuts. You want to be a good team, you want to win in the NBA, you got to do the hard stuff. We couldn't even pass to each other. We couldn't enter our offense. Running ball screens literally at half court. Yeah, that's going to end up in a turnover. I don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, I just thought I played incredibly bad. It's really, about as much as I can say about that. Just it's frustrating not helping your team win, and when Bron's out, I got to be better, and I wasn't, and that's one of the reasons we lost.
When we spoke with JJ, he mentioned that today was a low-level communication game. He mentioned you guys played like a team looking for shortcuts. How much of that did stem from the frustration with officials or frustration with certain calls not going your guys' way?
I think, like I said, we started the game good, defending. I think they had 16 points in the first quarter, but then we just kind of let go of the rope. We got comfortable, and we should have not done that. Today wasn't a good example of me, but you can see in the other games, when they blitz, we're in great spots, and that's what when JJ said about communication today, that wasn't on point, and that's my fault, and we should have done better by that.
A lot to unpack from the loss versus the Nets, so I want to go top takeaways, 2 of them from each of you. Start with number 1, Brez.
Well, I actually had a couple, but I really like the fact that JJ really was pointed and direct in that post-game press conference. Look, we've been around this team, all of us, for decades. We've seen the right ways for coaches, Lakers and otherwise, to handle these type of things, the wrong ways. And then the usual way is, well, we had an off night, and we're just going to play it one game at a time, and I'm sure we'll come out with a better effort next game we play, and we're already looking forward to Milwaukee. No, I hate that.
These imitations are unbelievable. I'd love to know who you're.
That's every coach.
Is this just generic?
I was trying to figure out, wow,
Me too.
that's good. Who's Brad's got a bone to pick with right now?
But the fact that JJ was transparent, and he said, hey, look, we were setting up our offense at half court.
Yeah.
At trying to do screens at mid-court. What are we doing? Didn't like the effort. It was evident in the lack of rebounding. And I like how he kind of stuck it to everyone. Didn't want to blame the injuries or the free throw disparity at all.
It was kind of nice.
There was no excuses from JJ. I like that. But for me, what stood out is that Austin Reaves did not show up.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
And he goes 3 for 14, 1 for 5 from 3. When you don't have LeBron, when you don't have other scorers, somebody's got to be there. And Austin Reaves has been excellent for the Lakers all season long. Excellent when he's been out there. But remember, when he wasn't playing, he was injured. You saw the lack of offense the Lakers had. And when you have Austin Reaves going 3 for 14, that's not going to get there for you. He gets you the 17 points because he finds a way to get to the free throw line. He's efficient there, but rimming in and out, and that just becomes contagious with the rest of the guys, Brez, because if he's not knocking down the shots, other guys are like, okay, I got to step up, and then everybody becomes a little tight.
I'm with you.
I'm curious what voice you're going to do for number 2. Brez, we're just going to go.
I'm going to play it level.
Okay.
I have no imitations. This is actually kind of a positive one. Dalton Connect. I like the game he had under the radar. Everybody, certainly on Beto's airwaves, is talking about what a tough loss it was, a missed opportunity. But, you had 4 important people out, so I'm going to try to find one positive at least. There's Dalton Connect. 19 points, a team-high plus 10. I loved that dunk that we just saw, reminding everybody he's not just a shooter, but he did have the 3 threes at well to remind everyone he can shoot. So I really liked his effort. You and I were talking about it earlier on the podcast. It's good to see his confidence back, because the first week or two after that rescinded trade, you could see he was still trying to process the business of the NBA as a rookie. I like where his headspace is right now.
I feel like you guys have a little similar theme here going on.
Yeah, Dalton Connect stepped up, and Gabe Vincent stepped up. 24 for Gabe. Goodwin had 17. When you're given the opportunities, you have to produce, and Goodwin's been one of the players. He's trying to fight for a contract right now. He's trying to make sure he stays with the big team. Goodwin is looking at the opportunities and get after it. And Gabe Vincent, this shows this is the Miami Gabe Vincent. This is the Gabe Vincent you gave the contract to.
He's good.
Because he's healthy. That's what Gabe Vincent is right now. So when you're getting 24 from Gabe, 17 from Goodwin, you should win that game. That's why losing to Brooklyn in the manner that you did really stings, because that's a bonus from Goodwin, what you're getting from him. The way that he comes out and plays defense, the way that he takes pride wearing a Laker uniform, I think that's a big factor for him too. Because when you played in Washington, you played in the Pelicans, usually this time of the season, you're done. You're not playing for anything.
One thing Gabe did when he was in a Miami uniform that I think everyone was hanging on was his clutch play, and that's what I've seen over the past couple of months. There's been some big moments late in games where
Stepping up.
without Gabe, they're not winning that. Have the fans liked Goodwin?
Yeah, Goodwin's become a fan
He's
favorite.
easy to love, right?
Yeah, he really is, because you want to root for him.
Yeah.
He comes in there right away, he's in somebody's face. He's grabbing somebody's jersey, he's making it difficult for wherever they're going to give him, and he comes out there and knocks down shots. But also, I think what Laker fans always appreciate is somebody who loves wearing the purple and gold.
Yeah.
And this is a player who's been bouncing up and down G League, different teams, hasn't found a home, and I think if they can find a way to get him that regular contract, this dude is going to be dividends.
Good teaser, because we're going to talk about that a little later in the show. Okay, so both Austin Reaves and Luka Doncic struggled with their shot in Brooklyn, combining for 39 points while going 11 for 40 from the field, while the rest of the Lakers who played were 26 for 45. That's 58%, and they were 60% from deep. 14 threes between those 3 players we were just talking about, Dalton Connect, Gabe Vincent, and Jordan Goodwin. After the loss, both Luka and Austin spoke about wasting a good opportunity to pick up another win.
Definitely. I think I should have helped more, but they'll play great. And we got to have the same mentality going forward. Injuries going to happen, and it's going to be next man up mentality.
We got enough guys in here that played tonight to have won this game, and unfortunately, we didn't play good enough. I personally didn't play good enough, so we could start there, just me being better.
What's kind of the way you flush these games? How do you, when you have bad games?
You go to the gym and work out. Like I said, I think it was after the Clippers game, or no, who was that I went to for 12? Our last home game, whoever that was, the Knicks. Yeah. I'd shoot too many basketballs to get too frustrated with missing some. Things happen. That was tonight. What can I say?
So Lakers, not only with a tough stretch coming up in the schedule that's been well documented,